Good morning everyone, we are in Kalamata, Greece right now, and we want to show you around this beautiful, charming city. So we come out for breakfast. This is my latte, €3.80. I know it's not that usual thing.
Came with a little cookie with chocolate inside. You gotta love that. If something's wrong with you, you're screwy up here.
3.8 euro, and we are in the walkway square here, so it's more happening here. My beautiful pancake, French toast. Wow, so thick, the thing. It's cool. And
you know it's French because the accent.
This is my French toast, and that is then Benedict.
Yes.
Very nice. So we have our breakfast with a beautiful, beautiful morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time to eat.
Yeah.
A classy neighborhood here. Where this church sits. There's some ruins that look probably at least 500 AD. Love the architectural style when they're in a neighborhood like this where they've kept it up. It's really beautiful. So this is a castle here, obviously, with a long history. I think it's $3 to get in. I always say bucks, but we're in Euroland, so €3 to get in. So, short history of Kalamata. About 70,000 people live in the greater Kalamata area, with about 60,000 people within the city limits. Kalamata was first mentioned in literature in the 10th century AD, but like much of Europe in the Middle Ages, it was ruled by one group after another, including Frankish lords. The town experienced a period of prosperity in the 11th and 12th centuries, as attested by the 5 surviving churches in this period, including the Church of the Holy Apostles, and was even traded for a dowry. The town was traded for a dowry for a marriage in 1298. But it was finally occupied by the Ottoman Empire in 1481. The Ottoman Empire and the Venetians occupied Kalamata on and off over the next few hundred years until the Great War of Independence, or the Greek War of Independence. During World War II, the Germans attacked and were even aided by some local Nazi collaborators, but Kalamata was back under complete Greek control by the end of World War II. Not so much this amphitheater here, but the wall behind it, if you see it, this is the remnants of Kalamata Castle, originally a Byzantine era castle that fell into ruins by 1205 AD. It was heavily rebuilt by the Crusaders. What is visible today appears to be substantially the same as the 17th century Frankish castle that was rebuilt. And it sits atop the city, and an extraordinary view here. And we just really love this city, Kalamata. It's just really surprised us. We'd heard that it was a great spot to retire, but we just couldn't agree more. It's so beautiful. There's a set of stairs you have to come up to get up here. It looks like they've rebuilt some of it. This wall here is all new or fortified or something. We came into town on that road over there, and we saw these, what we weren't sure if they were cliffs or part of a castle. Now we can see that indeed we were right about our hunch. That was an old castle that's falling apart. Looks like they're doing a archaeological dig here. And they have it protected from rain temporarily while we're waiting for more funding. You've probably heard of Kalamata, even if you don't know it. It's the olives, which are all over the world, certainly in the US and in Europe. They're a Greek olive, they're delicious. If you ever had a Greek salad, there's a good chance you've had a Kalamata olive. That's where we are now.
Let me take you to the Kalamata beach for a moment because I can't wait to show you how beautiful it is. Getting around in Kalamata is super easy. Buses are convenient and straightforward. We hopped on one and made our way to beach bar we were excited to check out. So then order mushroom risotto.
Yep. Oh, that is so good. It's on the beach though, so it's expensive. There's Chung's pasta. Beef with mushroom, okay. It's like 14 euros or something like that.
We spent the day relaxing and enjoying some delicious food right on the beach. The best part, umbrella and chair were free as long as you order from the restaurant, and their food did not disappoint. I didn't swim this time since it was a bit windy and chilling for me, but Dan loved it. Perfect swimming weather for him. It is September and the weather is still amazing for a beach day.
Little church here at the foot of the castle. It says it's built in 1821. I don't know if it'll be open or not, but no, doesn't look like it. More like a chapel or something. Beautiful neighborhood here. Turned out to be a nursing home. We just wandered in there because it looked like a shortcut to this church we're about to show you. And this beautiful courtyard. And let's go in this church. It's open. And so this is Kalamata's cathedral. And I'll try it. It's pronouncing it 𝒕𝒓𝒈𝒂𝒕. The foundation stone was laid on the 25th January 1860, and the building was consecrated on August 19th, 1873. It suffered great damage during the 1986 earthquake, but was subsequently restored. Nice walk. Just walking through this city. Such a beautiful place. This area of the city I think might be my favorite. Man, it's hard to put this much charm in such a small area, but they've done it. Nice little fountain here on our way to the next stop. This is a wonderful area of town here. It's also the nightlife for Kalamata, which will show you this at night. We had a beer at this place over on the left on Saturday night, and it's really jumping around here. It's mainly people just sitting and drinking and talking, and so it's quite pleasant nightlife, just full of people. And there's our next target, one of the 12th century church. This is one of the 12th century churches, one of the earliest churches in the city. Church of the Holy Apostles. This is where 𝐕𝐂𝐃𝐿 declared revolt against the Ottoman rule in 1821. And after hundreds of years of Ottoman rule, they broke away for a time. And where it all started. If you notice inside the walls of the Holy Church of the Apostles, it's kind of yellow paint, and that was quite common. It's a pre-Ottoman Empire church historically, and so when they were ruling, often would paint over all the saints, and so that's what you're seeing today. But in the back, you probably noticed there was some artwork that was uncovered. They're trying to restore some of the earlier work from the 12th century. So just right next to the church here, the Holy Apostles, is an archaeological museum. $3 to get in. So that's where we are in Kalamata. And we're in the western part of Greece. Athens would be that way. So the human artifacts from this area date back to about 4000 BC. The historical record, as I mentioned, the first writings about it in literature is the 10th century under the name Kalamata. That's what we're looking at here. There's quite a collection here. This is 1st century AD. This torso here is BC, 1st century. These are just collected ruins from archaeological digs. One of the oldest ruins found in this area, 369 BC. It's a mosaic from the floor of a 6th century church. There's my little pita here, and here's Chung's pork and pita, French fry, and that's why she's so skinny, because of the way she eats. How's your pork?
Very good.
Yeah? There you go, meat on a stick. So this is Kalamata Square. This is where you go in Kalamata to see and be seen. The Greeks are very social people, and they love to congregate together and discuss life for hours in the coffee shops and restaurants surrounding the square. All ages. This huge square continues, as you can see in front of you. No cars allowed. Skateboards, scooters, roller skates, bicycles, everything but cars or motorized scooters. And there's a huge statue down on the end there, which is the end of the square. And there's a bunch of great restaurants along here. And there's great shopping in the stores over here. So it's quite a place to hang out.
So we are going out for outdoor cinema today. That's right, then going to buy a ticket. This is my first outdoor cinema experience, and I couldn't be more excited. I always love those movie scenes where people enjoy the film under the star. And now I finally get to live it myself. The weather tonight is absolutely perfect, and the sound system is spot on. The best part, I can grab a beer from the snack counter and enjoy it while watching the movie. It is such a vibe. Honestly, this feels like one of the most magical moments of my life. Now, let's sit back, relax, and enjoying the movie. If you're curious about where we are staying in Kalamata, check out the video above. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!